was up to no good. We saw him.
Jill Clayburgh and Barbara Hershey in a role that won her Best Actress at last year's Cannes Film Festival. Shy People. You won't see it on HBO or Cinemax. It's exclusively on Showtime.
Guess who has more of the year's top films, Showtime or HBO? Well, Showtime has Fatal Attraction. HBO doesn't. Showtime has The Untouchables. HBO doesn't. Showtime has Beverly Hills Cop 2, Throw Mama from the Train, RoboCop. HBO doesn't. And only Showtime has exclusive rights to 4 of the year's top 5 hits. Showtime exclusives. Here you see them, there you don't.
I went for a reading. You know, they'd seen 500 girls from Hawaii to Hong Kong, and then they couldn't find what they wanted, so they came to London, and they saw a few girls in London. And then I did my reading, and I went back again to do another reading. And then they said, we want you to come to Los Angeles to do a screen test with Eddie Murphy, and he'll have the final say. My first meeting with Eddie was on the Paramount lot for the screen test. And I'll never forget, he yawned during the screen test. And I remember thinking, God, who does this guy think he is? So I was like this, you know. And after the screen test, he looked at me from the other side of the studio and he winked at me. So I said, I wonder what that means. You know, I was like looking for the meaning of it. And then the director came up to me and said, he really loves you, you know. We think you've got it. We have to just check. And so it was up to 2 girls and he chose me.
You are the chosen one. You will find a child.
Well, I do my best.
He's irresponsible.
A bed? Is that a bed?
He's a careless, thoughtless, undisciplined fool.
By the time he finds you, it will be too late.
This child is special, Mr. Giroux. His destiny is to save the world.
And it's your destiny to seek some serious psychiatric help.
Destiny is strange.
How'd you do that? What was that with the flip?
And Eddie Murphy.
Hey. In my pocket, it's a whole thing of Tic Tacs. Take as many as you like, please.
I could destroy you just like that.
Just like that.
Is funny.
Well, how many people have survived this test?
In The Golden Child.
None!
You won't see it on HBO or Cinemax.
None!
Exclusively on Showtime.
Good evening and welcome back. You're watching a special free preview of Showtime happening right here all weekend long. Hi, I'm Carol Leifer. And if you're just tuning in now, where have you been for 2 days? You've missed some great movies. Last night, we had RoboCop and Adventures in Babysitting. Earlier tonight, we had Charles Bronson in Assassination and Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. Did you actually miss all that? Okay, fine. I won't ask you where you were, what you were doing. That's your business, but don't feel too bad, because tomorrow night, we've got Fatal Attraction and Beverly Hills Cop 2, among others. And coming up in just a couple of minutes, Throw Mama from the Train. Now, that's a lot of great movies for one weekend. That's a lot of great movies for 1 year, let alone one weekend. But if you were a Showtime subscriber, that's the kind of weekend you could be having every weekend of the year. Showtime has the biggest movie hits every single night. For that matter, all day, 24 hours a day. The biggest and best movies on TV are exclusively on Showtime. Not on HBO, not on Cinemax, not on the Disney Channel. Not now, not next week, not next year. Here you see them, there you don't. So why don't you do the sensible thing? Subscribe to Showtime. It's so easy. Just pick up the phone, dial 1-800-382-7800, and tell the operator you want Showtime. That's all there is to it. And if you call now during this free preview, you can even save on installation. So go on. What are you waiting for? We've got lots of operators standing by. In fact, why don't we pay a little visit right now to some of those operators through the magic of space-age TV technology and see how they're doing. They're a happy bunch of operators, I can tell you that. And nothing makes them happier than hearing from you. How's it going, Louise?
Hello there. My name is George Burns. I'm thrilled to be here for Showtime. Then again, at my age, I'm thrilled to be anywhere. You know, I asked one of these beautiful young girls on the phone he's here if she'd go out with me. But she refused. So I said to her, what's wrong with me? She said, look up Egypt in the dictionary. So I did. It said, see Nile. You'll get it in a minute. Let me ask you something. Have you subscribed to Showtime yet? Let me give you the number. 1-800-382-7800.
Thanks, Louise. Funny lady. Okay, speaking of comedy, coming up right now is one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time. This is one of those movies that you walk away from and you keep remembering certain scenes and certain lines and you just laugh as hard the second time as you did the first. It's called The Deer Hunter. No, just kidding. This was the directorial debut of Danny DeVito, who also stars in the movie along with Billy Crystal. Here's Throw Mama from the Train, rated PG-13.